Shine bright like an open rose. Takes me places, releases my soul. Ain't it funny how life goes? Takes a turn through a journey unknown. I can't depend on, but sometimes I fold. Suit the body like mom's old rose. A little smile releases all smoke. Take a seat and grab the sun and hold on. My grandmother used to have me on the front pew every Sunday morning. I was always singing while the pastor was preaching. I got in the choir, and I remember my first song was Eyes on the Sparrow. His eyes is on the sparrow. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. That song, it really touched a lot of people. Even to this day, I mean, it still touches a lot of people. Clara Armstrong was the pianist at the time. She's from Canada, Clara Armstrong. And she taught me so much. That's where I got my piano skills from, or some of them. But she put me on piano one Sunday, and it went from there. My parents played a major role in my life, especially my mom. She was always hard on me, so I gotta give credit to her. Just a down-home country boy from Greene County, White Plains actually, just brought up on some good stuff, man. I'm just a person out here that's trying to have something out of life, trying to be, all I can be and not sell myself short. I'm not different from anybody else, I still am a business owner. I own a transportation company now by the name of 114. We offer transportation service for everybody. Still dealing with 18-wheelers. I'm currently employed by a company by the name of Topo. Help build it from ground up, actually. And I do a lot of more things. I'm still doing the weddings, still doing the shows. I'm still doing, I'm still doing a lot. A lot of people ask me, like, what is it you don't do? And I really have to think. There are a lot of things that I don't do, but I think God chooses his people wisely. I feel like I was built for this. The right attitude and the right mind, just going after what I think belongs to me,
So how'd you get into the transportation?
I remember buying this 16-passenger bus. I was gonna turn it and convert it into a party bus. And it was like from square one. And I was doing it all by myself. Kind of got discouraged along the way because going into that business, you gotta be very careful. I mean, there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot of things you gotta cover. There's no the shortcut when it comes to transportation. But first time I tried it, and I was trying to convert the bus over, didn't realize how much money it took. It takes a lot of money. So I ended up selling the bus, and I was talking with a friend. We was trying to figure something out. What can we do? That'll bring in revenue and still, offer great service. Just out of nowhere, I was just going through the marketplace on Facebook and saw this nice bus. That next day, we bought that bus, and it was complete, man. And that's one thing I like about Sid. If he feels, he trusts me, and it's good to have people. When you're business partner with people, you got to be able to trust each other.
That's right.
Have to be able to trust. That's the main key is trust. And he trusted me, and so we bought it. And dude, there hasn't been a slow day from the day we bought it. So when we opened up business and presented it to the people, it took off. 114 has a lot coming down the pipeline, man. A lot of great things to be proud of. Sometimes, we get into things and we're not really sure how to unfold. But when it's right and when it's on God's timing, dude, you will be amazed. If you could just put forth a little work, have some faith, put forth the effort, man, and set the vision, and just try to, stay on that line or where you need to stay on that. One guy told me, and I'll never forget it, this has been about maybe 16 years ago, maybe. He told me I was up there playing keyboard and singing. He's like, dude, you're so anointed. He said, but yet you're drained. He was like, picture a pond that's being pulled from, all the water is being pulled from, but nothing is there to replenish. You have to have something pouring back into your life, because the more you put out, and if you're not receiving anything, you'll be a dry situation.
That's
So
right.
he said you need to get somewhere to be replenished. It made a lot of sense. That right there threw me for a loop, and it stuck with me. Like, it stuck with me till today. So I have to make sure that myself first is intact. Before I can be anything to anybody else, I gotta make sure that Jarvis is good, first.
Who pours into Jarvis?
And my pastor, man, pours a lot into me. Just being able to, people like you pour into me. When I see what you're doing, the things that you're accomplishing, dude, that's crazy. So that motivates me. That motivates me to want to be on that level, to want to think on that level, to want to be successful on that level. And not just on that level, but whatever level that come after that. That's where my mindset is. What can I take from what this guy is doing and what that guy is doing? How can I put all that together and put that in my equation and build from it?
What's that talk like to yourself?
Dude. Every day, man, I'm trying to figure out what I can do and how can I better what I did and what I have done, and just try to come up with a game plan, because I'm always, my mind is always running. Like, I know I can be better. I know there's more things I could be doing. What can I do? What's that great idea? What's that next business investment? Or, who could I collab with? Stuff like that. Just making some, not just making moves, but just making the right moves, with the right people, Everything I do now has to count.
Yeah.
No more wasted time.
How do you deal with the realities of the world and still be Jarvis?
After a hard day of work, after 2 tires blown out, or a transmission went out on you, now I'm back at home trying to put it in, wanting to give up, wanting to say, man, you know what, I can't do it anymore, and then having to walk in the house and see your kids, go right back outside and figure it out, deal with it, get it fixed, and keep it moving. Before my granddad retired, before he put me in a position to take over, there was time where there wasn't enough money, to pay my granddad and myself. I would sacrifice my check so that the other employees can get paid. Who's ready to make that sacrifice? Being an owner operator, being a business owner, it's not about you. It's about those people that work for you, that has family. They got families, they got responsibilities. So you're not just, it ain't about you anymore. You have to make sure that your employees are good before you, because without them, there's no company. I experienced not enough money. I experienced the breakdowns. I experienced having to fix up on the side of the road. I experienced all of that. My granddad taught me well when it came to trucking, bro. Like, you can't tell me nothing about those 18 wheels. Like, nothing. I've been there. I've been up here. I've been here. I've been there. I've been here. I've been there again. You have to be able to endure those moments, man. When the world calls you to be that boss, when the world calls you to be that leader, you have to step in that role when it's time to step in.
What are 3 tips that you can give the younger entrepreneurs, or the ones who are new to the game, that are maybe seeing, hey, this looks like something I can do?
When you're coming into trucking is a great thing. You can make money. Of course you can make money. You have to know about dispatching. You need to know about the brokering. You need to know about the maintenance that's required, for you to do on your trucks, man. Put your money back. If you're gonna get in trucking, it has to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Jarvis Wingfield. Some of you all know him as the performing artist. If you've never heard this guy blaze the stage or seen this guy blaze the stage, you've missed half of a lifetime contribution to R&B. That's how I'm going to put it. Also, on the other side, he's a businessman. He's an entrepreneur. He does just a lot, man. A man of many talents. He's an all-around incredible guy. And I'm excited to have him a part of a conversation with Bob.